All right, this is my method now. I eat salad every day for dinner, but I don't want to come home and make it because I don't want to be chopping all these vegetables each time. So what you do is I don't know what you like in your salad or what kind of vegetables or what kind of salad you like, but I generally have a bunch of chopped up vegetables and I have some lettuce. I use two kinds of lettuce, iceberg and romaine, mixed together. And then today I've got blanched asparagus, I've got purple cabbage, I've got a cabbage, I've got corn, I've got an avocado, which I put on daily. I got 2 carrots, I got 3 peppers and some celery and some cucumbers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop everything up. I'm gonna grate the carrots and I'm gonna put it in this bowl. And then I will turn the camera back on and we will get back. Okay, here we are. So I got all the vegetables chopped up. They're all in this bowl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss all these around just like they are. Oh, sorry, I gotta keep the camera on. I'm gonna toss all these around. And I got these 2 heads of lettuce. I'm gonna chop these up and put them in another bowl. And then when that's all done, hey, look at that guy, looks like a little cat. When that's all done, I will, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to the show. All right, we're back. So I got the chopped part, the chopped vegetables, sitting in the bowl, and they are, you keep those in the refrigerator with a lid on them. Now you can make as many as you want. I make them like this, and I use them up until they start to go brown, and then I put them all in a pot, and I make soup with them with lentils and whatever. So it doesn't matter, I make too many, but I use them for soup at the end of the week or whatever. The lettuce sits like that, and it sits in water, and you keep that in the fridge in water. That's how they do it in restaurants, and it keeps it crispy in that. Now, I cut the lettuce with a knife. I know, if you rip lettuce, it lasts longer before it goes brown, but it won't go brown, because it's like, it just doesn't for me. Anyway, so I keep that in the fridge, and then so when I want to make a salad, now this isn't a cooking show, so I know like probably people know way more than me about all this kind of stuff, everything else. But I'm just saying, when I was a kid, I worked in a restaurant. I was the salad maker, and I used this method. I've used it for almost all my life, and I eat lots of salads, and it works excellent. So then what I do, and excuse my hands, but since I'm the only one here and I live alone, I take the lettuce. I don't even bother to spin it. I put it in the bowl. Put it in the bowl. However much, then I take a handful of this, put it in the bowl, put it in the bowl. Then I take like a really good olive oil. This is the stuff that's like first press or whatever. I pour it all over it for a while. Then I pour a little bit of this apple cider vinegar with it. I know you're supposed to toss the oil first and all that, sticks to the cling, all that. I know, but you know what? I like it this way. Pour a little balsamic, and then this is some stuff. I just bought this. I haven't tried it yet. It's like a Japanese soy type dressing. It didn't have much sugar. It looked like it was fermented. Looked like it was a pretty good product. So anyway, I sort of moved the camera around so much. I bought that, I think yesterday. I thought I'd give it a shot. So I throw some of that in there. Then I just hit it with salt and pepper. Toss it up, and it's ready to eat. Then I just put that back in the fridge. Tomorrow when I come along, boop, boop. And it only takes as much time to make one salad as to make the whole week's. That keeps it fresh. That keeps it fresh. I know it's not much, but you know what? That's how I do it. Johnny Deluxe. Cooking tips that you probably don't need, but they are useful if you do. I almost forgot the most important part. The avocado. You put an avocado in, and then when you stir it with all the vinegar and all that stuff, the avocado softens up and it combines with everything and goes into as part of the dressing. And sometimes you can use less oil, but it's like the avocado and it mixes with the vinegar and the salt and all that stuff, and the avocado becomes part of the dressing. So that's it right there. And yeah, thank you for watching.